Chloe, oh my God, you're okay. You're okay. I heard, Marlena had said that you were in danger, you were in trouble, but what happened?
Yeah, I was kidnapped by a maniac. If it wasn't for your father and your brother, I'd still be there.
Thank God you're home and you're safe now.
Yeah. Well, no thanks to her.
What is Chloe talking about? What do you have to do with what she's been through?
You know what? I'll give you the short version. When Theresa gave us a sob story about how she escaped from that lunatic El Fideo, she left out a little bitty detail. She left Chloe there and decided not to tell us.
No, that's not true. That's ridiculous.
It is true.
No, yeah, Theresa, just tell me what happened, please.
Brady, let's talk privately. Okay, I can explain everything.
No, you are going to explain everything, Theresa, but you're not going to do it privately. You're going to do it right here and right now. Because I think that's the only way that we're going to find the truth, isn't it?
Chloe, look, I wanted to take you with us. Of course I did, but Xander insisted that if we tried to take you, then Mateo would change his mind about letting me go and he'd kill me. And then, God, all I could think about was coming home to Brady and Tate, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Yeah, I got your note. Dear Chloe, I'm sorry, your friend, Theresa.
Oh, my God.
Mateo told me you were dead, and I cried for you.
I felt terrible.
Not terrible enough to tell anyone. Tell Brady, tell Lucas, and you let me be a prisoner? How could you say nothing?
Look, Mateo threatened me. Okay, he said if I told anyone where you were, if I sent anyone after you, then he would kill me and Brady and Tate. So, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, was it you? You're the one who told Mateo that John and Paul were coming to rescue me?
Paul, the formula. What about my brother and father? What happened?
Well, Mateo's compound is a fortress. Armed guards everywhere. John and Paul's only chance was surprise. But guess what? Mateo was waiting for them. He'd set a trap.
With a little help from my sister, I'm sure.
Mateo was gonna execute them. He had a gun to Paul's head and John was begging for his life. Mateo was ready to pull the trigger.
You were in this room when Marlena came in and told us that John and Paul were going to rescue Chloe. You called that bastard, didn't you? Didn't you?
I'm so sorry.
Oh. I don't even. So it wasn't enough to abandon Chloe in Mexico. You had to serve up my brother and my father to save your own ass. Is that what you? How could you do that, Theresa?
Because she is a selfish little bitch.
You would kill us, okay? I made a snap decision. I was wrong.
Well, that's one word for it.
I couldn't let Mateo think that Paul and John were coming for you because of me. I had nothing to do with them finding out that you were down there.
That's your defense?
Like, he'd murder us.
What happened? How did you all get away?
I killed Mateo.
Chloe, you killed him?
Yeah. When Mateo had a gun pointed at Paul's head, I stabbed him in the back. What's your excuse for doing the same thing to me?
Not a day has gone by that I don't feel terrible about what happened to Chloe. But when I saw the chance to come home to the man I love and my child, I took it. And I won't apologize for that.
Even if Chloe, John, and Paul could have died.
They didn't.
So, no harm, no foul, Theresa? How do you even live with yourself.
Eve, I'm gonna need a moment alone with your sister, please.
You know what? Nothing should surprise me anymore about you, Theresa, but after what you did to Chloe, John, and Paul, how do you have the nerve to come back to this town and guilt me into stepping aside so you can have your family back?
Eve, you told me that you came up with that decision on your own.
Yeah, well, you know. Poor Jeannie Theresa here, she just batted those eyes and turned on those tears. If you do one thing, hurt that man there, or that little boy upstairs, you'll answer to me, and you will wish that you were back with Elfideo.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the woman who loves you. And our son. Look, I made mistakes. Brady, I hurt people, but please, Brady, please just hear me out.
Why? So you can spin it some more, so I'll forgive you?
Every night, I wished on every star in that Mexican sky that I would be able to come home to you and Tate. I told myself that I had done the right thing, that I listened to my love when I gave you both up to save you.
Is this where I applaud the one unselfish act that you've done in your life?
Look,
Is that what I'm supposed to do right now?
I finally wasn't poor Jeannie Theresa, the self-centered screw-up. Brady, I was a woman that you could finally be proud of. And I held on to that. I held on to that so that I could close my eyes at night and dream about the one day that maybe I would get to hold you and Tate in my arms again. And then the sun came up. Another day with the monster who reminded me of the woman I was before you and Tate loved me. And another day where I had to face the reality that I may never see either one of you ever again. And every night it got harder to put the pieces of my heart back together, so I became selfish again.
You could have hurt a lot of people. You understand that?
Yes, and I'm sorry. I am sorry for what happened to Chloe. And I'm sorry that John and Paul almost got hurt too. But I will not apologize for being selfish when it comes to the opportunity that I took to come home to you and Tate. And I will not apologize for wanting to wake up and have my dream actually be true, that I would be with you and Tate, holding you in my arms again. I love you, Brady. I love you.
I don't understand. I don't understand how the same heart that loves me and Tate could do something like this. Cold, Theresa, cold, selfish.
Look, okay, I promise.
I don't want your promise anymore. I don't want to hear that. What I need is for you to go. I want you out of the house. I want you to go.
Okay. Fine. I'll go. But you know what? I am taking our son with me.